What is going on, everyone? It's me back again with some more Total Extreme Wrestling, the Mojo Wrestling Federation, local to global, and yeah, it's a new month. Last month we made only $600, but we did spend quite a bit more than we probably should have. Sponsorship is way down, which is a problem. Oh no. That has definitely got something to do with this, because my god, what is going on? I'm starting to feel like two shows a month is a bad idea until we get our popularity all the way up. Because goddamn, we might be in a little bit of trouble, especially with this month's show that I have planned. But yeah, what else has been happening? There is some news. I'm looking here at wrestlers that have left WWE, and the main man, Tyler Bate, he's gone. Don't know why. I mean, look at him. He's very good. He's left. He isn't the greatest talker apparently, but he's just a very good wrestler. And yeah, he's now with MLW. Surprised that he's left the company. He's someone that definitely in the long term I want to have in the company, because let's be honest, he is Tyler Bate. He's very young. He's very good. Also, a weird one. Where is it? Roxanne Perez has left. Now, people might be confused why I care about this, because she was last year's Young Female Wrestler of the Year. She was 170th in the power ranking, which is like the best wrestlers in the world. And she was WWE's Female Young Wrestler of the Year. So why was she released? I mean, she got injured in mid-May, and then was gone in June this year, and then got hired by TNA. So I don't know what's going on here. Anyone else that's important that's left? Not really. Nixon Newell has left, but she still lives too far away for me to bring her in. She would be a great signing. She would maybe. Oh no, she would definitely wouldn't be good in the Hill Welsh faction. But she has got a bad knee. Anyone else? Mark Coffey's another one. It would be cool to bring in at some point. Maybe, but not really. Joe Hendry left, but he was just on loan. And once again, absolutely want Joe Hendry. He is the current TNA World Champion. God damn, congrats, Joe. Finally. Took you long enough. Anyway. I've made a few signings, and I'm trying to hide them from you. I'm not doing a very good job. There are plans for the Rumble on the next show. Because I didn't want it to be a 30-man Rumble, because one, that would probably bankrupt the company, and two, also that would be way too difficult for me to book at the moment. So it's probably going to be a 20-man Rumble, and yeah, I could cancel this first show because we're going to spend quite a lot this month. Is it too late to cancel? I think it is, because it's today. God damn it. Can I make it dormant? Yes. Okay. It's now dormant because of the amount of money I'm spending this month. There's still going to be 3 episodes. I need to think of a November show. Yeah. But we're going to have Trick or Yeet. It's going to be in 2 weeks' time now. And yeah. We've changed a few people's gimmicks finally, because my god, they need it. And what else? I hired 3 new people. Luckily, they're not on this page here, thank god. We have a new member of the booking team. I didn't show this off in the last episode because it seemed kind of pointless. We've got Josh Bevan. He does nothing except booking. He is literally here to help plan shows. And also, Eddie Dennis apparently had a falling out with me, which is not good. And, yeah. So, yeah, we are going to get to the Rumble. And as I said in the last episode, the Rumble itself, I was going to try and book the entire thing. And I guess go from there. To show you guys what's been going on. And yeah, I don't know how I'm going to share that in an episode, but we'll figure it out. So yeah, we're going to jump forward to the Rumble, and I'm going to get booking right now to see who is going to be our first ever Trick or Yeet Rumble winner. Any predictions in the comments below? And any if you've got any predictions for people who might make a random appearance, who knows? I say a random appearance, then they're probably new signings, but well, they're new signings that are making their debut on the event today, in 2 weeks' time. So, any predictions for surprise appearances? Any predictions for winners? Any predictions for like Final Four? Anything you want to predict? Comment down below, and we'll see how close you guys get. Obviously, if you just watch the episode and then comment down below, I will be mad at you. How dare you? Yeah. But we're going to be back when it is showtime. And I'll see you guys with the Rumble. Okay. It is time to rumble. So, bear with me as I try and carry you all through the show and tell you how it all goes, because, my God, it was a lot of work. So, this is the plan. We have a tag team match kicking off the show, followed by a random singles match, a women's title match, and then the Rumble, which is going to last about 50 minutes, which is, I guess, the entire second half of the show. So, without further ado, let us get into this. We start with Olivia Brooks opening the show, and she welcomes everyone to Trick or Yeet. She says that tonight is a big night. She explains the rules of a Trick or Yeet Rumble. Every 90 seconds or every minute and a half, somebody will come to the ring, and you will only be eliminated by being thrown over the top rope with both feet touching the floor. However, as she is explaining the rules to the match, the Golden Standard come out, Brady Phillips and Golden Boy Santos, and they say it doesn't matter what the rules of the match are, as they're going to be the winners anyway. You know, ignoring the fact that there can only be one winner. But yeah, one of them are going to win the match, is what they're saying. Then, Greg Burridge was not great today. Is it because Greg Burridge is annoyed? Did I mess up by ribbing Greg Burridge? Oh no. Oh well. We have a random tag match. It's a 34 rated match still, not awful. I was just trying out a new tag team, to be honest. I wanted to try Malik and Cameron Kai as a tag team. Didn't go too badly, I suppose. But yeah, I need more tag teams. The Gold Standard get the win when Golden Boy Santos submitted Cameron Kai. Then we cut to a video package. It's we don't do many of these, mainly because these technically shouldn't happen, because I don't have a broadcast deal, but who cares? Immersion, who cares? It doesn't matter. We have a random big screen up with numbers. We might as well put footage on it. Joseph Connors is in the pre-recorded video, and he says that he is going to beat everyone to remind the roster who he is and how much of a threat he can be. Then it cuts to Red Dragon, Eddie Dennis, and Wild Boar, and they say that Mike Bird is dependent on them to win the Rumble today, and that one of them will. They are the dominant force in the MWF, and nobody will stand in their way. Speaking of not standing in people's way, we have... This is going to be bad because Greg Burridge is really struggling today, and I don't know why. What is wrong with Greg Burridge? He's probably sad because we all ribbed him. Should not have done that. Anyway, Joe Lando gets the win. Wild Boar was off his game, but he wins with a surprise roll-up in 11 minutes. So yeah, they're the dominant threat, and Joe Lando wins anyway. Up next, we have a women's title match. I'm guessing he might have been overused a lot on the show, Greg Burridge. Oh no. Sophia Reed wins defense number 1 of the women's title in 31 minutes, with a Marley getting an in-ring of 29, Sophia Reed getting a 30. Oh no. We are going to change... Oh, I didn't do that. Whoops. I didn't do that at all. Then we get another video package. After the women's title match, we get another pre-recorded video with the close personal friends. They say that they're going to win the Rumble today. They have a former champ and the best tag team in this company on their side. They're going to try and take Red Dragon down a peg. It then cuts to Lee Hunter, who says that he's going to win this match today. He's going to do whatever it takes to get his brother back and show Joseph Connors he doesn't need to change. And finally, it cuts to JJ Gale, who says he's the underdog for this match. Nobody expects him to win after his showing on the previous show, and that'll be everyone's downfall. So we're going to handle some changes. I'm going to change your gimmick. Is it good? It's adequate. I'll accept. Now, it's the big one. I've made a Google document with every single elimination, every single entrance, every single elimination, who they're eliminated by, when they're eliminated. And my God, this was an ordeal. But it is time for the Trick or Yeet. It's a 20-man elimination over the top rope rumble. The winner doesn't. It's not. We don't know what the winner gets. We never decided. But the winner will obviously definitely get something. So, go here. We start the match with Maverick Mayhew coming out at entrance number 1. He hypes up the crowd, gets into the ring, and starts the match with entrance number 2, David Francisco. So those two, they brawl about for a few minutes. No eliminations yet. They just fight because that's what they do. And all of a sudden, we have entrance number 3. 1 minute later, it's the Wild Boar from Red Dragon, entrance number 3, and he immediately starts going after everyone. He just starts beating down Francisco, beating down Mayhew, but he doesn't manage to get the eliminations as of yet. He just keeps fighting people, as you do. Up next, entrance number 4 makes his way to the ring. It's Cameron Kai. And yeah, he has a good showing. He does a couple clotheslines, takes down the Wild Boar, and he tries to eliminate Wild Boar, which is stopped by David Francisco for some reason. That's just because, they're heels, they work together. That's how it works. Another minute or so passes, and we get the entrance of Eddie Dennis, the second member of Red Dragon. He makes his way to the ring, and this is when the Rumble officially gets going. Well, it's already started, but you know what I mean. Things start to actually happen. So immediately after getting into the match, Eddie Dennis is fighting with David Francisco. He leaves him up against the ropes when Cameron Kai, out of nowhere, hits David Francisco with a big clothesline, knocking him over the top rope and eliminating him. So your first elimination is David Francisco at the hands of Cameron Kai. Immediately after that, though, Eddie Dennis does the same, hitting Cameron Kai with a massive clothesline, launching him over the top rope. So Cameron Kai is out second, eliminated by Eddie Dennis. So in the ring at the moment, we have Maverick Mayhew versus the Red Dragon. So the two of them, they just beat Maverick Mayhew down, basically, leaving him just flattened on the floor, hitting him with big finisher moves, like a tag team finisher move, and they, unfortunately, throw out Maverick Mayhew. So in the space of less than a minute, we've now only got two people in the ring. It's going to be Wild Boar and Eddie Dennis as they await entrance number 6. Entrance number 6 is the return of former MWF British champion Lucian Phillips, and he is not a happy man. Because as you remember from the title match, the Red Dragon beat down Danny Black and Lucian Phillips, basically leaving them both in a heap on the ground. And Lucian Phillips doesn't forget. He charges the ring and basically throws Wild Boar and Eddie Dennis around like crazy. He's the big guy. Well, he's not the big guy, that's Ryback. But he just starts throwing people about. When he eventually gets Wild Boar, just throws him over the top rope with, I don't know, some kind of power, some kind of big slam. Maybe some kind of, I don't even know. Just yeets him over the top rope. It is trick or yeet after all. And it's left with Eddie Dennis and Lucian Phillips, the two big men. They get into they start to trade punches. It's hitting them as hard as they can when Lucian Phillips eventually hits a massive clothesline, eliminating Eddie Dennis. So yeah, now it's just Lucian Phillips in the ring. What could possibly go wrong? Now I'm just going to take a quick pause there. We're at entrance 6 already. My plan was, I didn't want to have Red Dragon just destroy everyone forever, because that makes a boring Rumble. We've seen it happen so many times with like the Nexus and Brock Lesnar. So my plan was for them to clean house and then just get thrown out straight away, pretty much, by the big man. So I'm glad we are now back on track. Up next, entrance number 7. It is our first debut. We get the debut of Kenny Williams. He's quite a big wrestler in the UK. He's making his debut here tonight on MWF. I have signed him to a 4-year deal, just a heads up. But he makes his debut today, and he just kind of slowly makes his way to the ring before getting into a brawl with Lucian Phillips, hopefully using his speed and, I guess, agility. Make sure that Lucian Phillips can't just throw him about. And surprisingly, it works. Kenny Williams is still in the match when entrance number 8 comes to the ring. It's the other former British champion, Danny Black. So entrance number 8, we have Danny Black come into the ring to kind of help Kenny Williams with Lucian Phillips, because Lucian Phillips, I guess, takes control at some point with Danny Black coming in to make the save to make sure that Kenny isn't thrown out straight away. And they make some sort of makeshift alliance for the time being. With, just to make sure that none of them get eliminated. Which they don't. We get entrance number 9 now starts to make his way to the ring. It's former British champ, once again, Jim Hunter. So we have all 3 of the former British champs in the ring at once with Kenny Williams. And they all start brawling. Jim Hunter starts like hitting people with like low blows or whatever, because he's a bad guy now. He's an arsehole. He wants to just show these people who's boss. when, oh my god, it's entrance number 10. What a surprise, it's his brother. It's Lee Hunter. He comes straight down to the ring and starts a massive brawl in the middle between the two of them. Lee and Jim just start punching each other, Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn style. And eventually, Jim Hunter is left up against the ropes, and Lee Hunter just charges at him, hits him with a massive clothesline, but the momentum of hitting him with the massive clothesline also eliminates Lee Hunter. So both the Hunter brothers have shown up, beaten each other up, and thrown each other out. That was elimination number 6 and 7. So now we're left once again with Kenny Williams, Danny Black, and Lucian Phillips. When we get entrance number 11, it's another debut. It's the debut of Nick Riley, who I don't know much about. Nick Riley, I'll be totally honest. He's a guy who just looked very, very good on the game. And I thought, why not? I don't know anything about him. Nick Riley is here now. Entrance number 11. And yeah, we get into a kind of stalemate of the match here when people are getting tired after constantly being attacked by everyone. Nick Riley and Kenny Williams get into a fight for a little bit, and then he starts fighting with Danny Black, and then Lucian Phillips just bundles all of them down, and then they all team up against Lucian Phillips. You know, typical Rumble stuff. When entrance number 12 makes his entrance, and Danny Black has a close personal friend to help him out. It's Joe Lando. Straight off of his match with the Wild Boar earlier on, Joe Lando makes his way to the ring. And yeah, he is here now, as you do. So he saves Danny Black from being eliminated by Lucian Phillips. You know, typical tag team. And then they just start trying to eliminate other people, which doesn't work, but what can you do? We keep getting things like, I don't know, Kenny Williams stops the fight, and then Nick Riley will stop, and then they all try to eliminate Lucian Phillips, but Lucian Phillips just pushes them all away. And that shenanigans happen until entrance number 13, Brady Phillips. He makes his way to the ring, one half the gold standard, and yeah, I just realised I might have made a mistake because I forgot to book someone in this match that should have been here. Oh well. Well, Brady Phillips is in the match. We'll say him and Golden Boy are at the entrance ramp, as you do, and they do like rock paper scissors. Who's going to enter the match? And Brady Phillips wins the rock paper scissors and makes his way to the ring. There we go. Because I forgot to book Golden Boy. Oh no. Oh well, Brady Phillips is here now. MWF original. It makes sense for him to be in the match, I suppose. And yeah, things happen, because of course they do. Brady Phillips ends up somehow the one standing tall, and he does this whole like little talk about how he's gonna win. He just yells to the crowd, "He's the best. I'm gonna win." Whilst everyone is just down on the ground. When entrance number 14 makes his way to the ring, it's Joseph Connors. Everyone knows Joseph Connors is my favourite British wrestler at this point. One of my favourites. And he makes his way to the ring whilst Brady Phillips is just saying like, yeah, I'm the best. I'm going to win this whole thing. And as soon as Joseph Connors gets in the ring, he hits Brady Phillips with All She Wrote and just slowly just throws him over the top rope. Brady Phillips is eliminated. Elimination number 8. And then that leaves Joseph Connors in there just kind of laughing as he does. Because that's kind of Joseph Connors' gimmick. He's a crazy guy that laughs at things. He's the righteous killer, after all. After that, Kenny Williams would blindside Joseph Connors, hitting him on the back a few times. And just as he is celebrating, he's knocked down Joseph Connors. Nick Riley grabs him and yeets him over the top. Kenny Williams is eliminated. Number 9 eliminated by other debutant Nick Riley. And yeah, that's a surprise. That could be a little feud right there. Who knows? So after that, we get entrance number 15. It's Sam Doyle, number 15. He's not got a bad number here in this Rumble. Remember, there is only 20. Sam Doyle comes to the ring, and he immediately gets beaten up by he immediately takes down Nick Riley and then goes after Danny Black, but Danny Black hits him with a finisher move and throws out Sam Doyle straight away. Nice having you here, Doyle. Same time next month. You're out. There goes Sam Doyle. He is gone. Entrance number 10. Entrance number 15, elimination number 10. And yeah, when we get into, I guess, another stalemate for a few entrances. Entrance number 16 comes down next, and it is Malik, who gets into a fight with basically everyone. We just get into the point in the match where everyone is just kind of fighting, everyone's trying to eliminate one another, but it just doesn't happen. Entrance number 16, it goes like that for a while. Then the next entrance number 17, and this is a surprise for everyone in attendance. It's Sky Smithson, the first woman to enter the match. Is she going to be the last one? Who knows? But Sky Smithson, she... I'm trying to think of her as... She fights a lot of men in real life on shows, from what I've seen. So that's kind of Sky Smithson's thing. I know she has other things as well, but I haven't seen a whole lot of Sky Smithson. The clips I've seen on YouTube, she's always fighting men, okay? So that's kind of what I'm going with. So Sky Smithson enters the match. His entrance number 17. Not a bad number to pull. She immediately starts hitting people. She hits, I don't know. She hits Nick Riley. She'll hit Danny Black with some big moves. Hit some big drop kicks, because that's apparently her finish move in the game. But she can't get anyone over the top rope, especially Lucian Phillips, who is massive. We don't have any more eliminations at the moment. Entrance number 18 is here. It is JJ Gale. I guess the new guy in the company. He's had one match, was very impressive. Has just shown up. And JJ Gale is here now. Entrance number 18. And yeah, this is when it starts to get fun. We get some high flying moves from JJ Gale. Some, I guess, big things where, I don't know, Lucian Phillips yeets people about. I'm kind of improvising this. I've booked the eliminations and the entrances. I'm kind of just making stuff up on the fly, in case you can't tell. JJ Gale is, he puts in a good showing. Then the clock starts to count down again. We get Charles Crowley, who was one of our biggest stars. He's been on a kind of losing streak, but he's pulled number 19. Lucky guy. He's only got a little bit of time left in this match to survive. And yeah. Now this is when things start to go crazy again. We're at entrance number 19. Immediately, I guess after Charles Crowley is here, Nick Riley is thrown over the top rope by JJ Gale. And not long after that, Sky Smithson would hit JJ Gale with a massive drop kick. But as she is celebrating, Joseph Connors grabs her in the back and throws her over the top rope. Elimination number 12 is Sky Smithson. We get another elimination not long after that. Malik is yeeted out by Charles Crowley after, I guess, a little bit of a brawl. Crowley would hit a big move and then yeet Malik out the ring. Before Charles Crowley is quickly eliminated soon after by Joseph Connors. So yeah, everyone is going real quick now. Charles Crowley is eliminated, and then soon after that, JJ Gale goes for a big move, but Lucian Phillips would catch him out the air and kind of hit him with his, I think it's Psycho Driver or something like that, one of his big finisher moves, before he eliminates JJ Gale. And then, last but not least, Danny Black would hit a big move on Lucian Phillips before Lucian Phillips is thrown over the top rope and he is eliminated, leaving the final 3 plus entrance 20, who is on his way now. So the final 3 at the moment, we have Danny Black, Joe Lando and Joseph Connors. When number 20 starts counting down, and the final entrance in this Rumble, you all know him, you all love him, it's Simon Miller. Because of course it is. Why? I don't know. He's here. Simon Miller is entrance number 20 in the Trick or Yeet Rumble. And yeah, final entrance. He is here. We get a big face down between the final 4 of Connors, Danny Black, Joe Lando and Simon Miller. And they all just start brawling, as you do. Joseph Connors and Simon Miller, they try and form some kind of partnership, reminiscent of old times from WCPW or whatever and all that. That was a thing. I know they never actually met in WCPW, but I mean, Simon Miller worked for What Culture, okay? Let me have this. But that alliance is very short-lived, as Joseph Connors has tricked Simon Miller and throws him over the top rope, leaving the final 3 of Joe Lando, Danny Black, and Joseph Connors. So the 2 close personal friends versus the Righteous Killer. Who is going to be your winner of the Rumble today? Well, it's a brawl. They eventually knock down Joseph Connors, but Connors rolls under the middle rope. He's not eliminated, leaving Danny Black and Joe Lando in the ring on their own. And even though they are friends, only one of them can win the match, and they know that. It is every man for himself, as they say. So they start brawling a little bit. Joe Lando hits some big kicks with Danny Black, ends up hitting some I don't know, they just brawl. Joe Lando is more flippy and kicky. We'll go with that. And eventually, whilst they are brawling, Joseph Connors crawls his way back into the ring whilst Joe Lando's on the top rope. He's about to do his shooting star elbow drop when he is, I guess, punched in the side by Joseph Connors. He doesn't go out the ring though. Joe Lando just survives. He holds on, and Joseph Connors turns around to face Danny Black, who is sprinting at him, about to hit Joseph Connors with a big clothesline. But Connors ducks and then Danny Black accidentally hits Joe Lando with the massive clothesline, eliminating Joe Lando, his own close personal friend. Oh no. What happened there? And whilst Danny Black is being all emotional, trying to sell that, oh no, what have I done? I've eliminated my best friend. He takes his mind off the prize, I guess. I think that's a saying. He takes his eyes off the prize for a split second, leaving Joseph Connors to blindside him, grab him, and yeet him over the top rope. Your final elimination, and the winner of the match is Joseph Connors. My God, I've been talking for 25 minutes. That was a lot. But yeah, that is the Rumble. Your winner, Joseph Connors, the righteous killer. He's proven everyone that he is the guy. A very good showing from Danny Black. A very good showing from Joe Lando as well, I feel like. But they can't outsmart the righteous killer. And Joseph Connors is the winner of the Trick or Yeet Rumble. I kind of wish that Greg Burridge was doing a better job. I should have got another road agent in for this. Whoops. But yeah, that was the match. It was a decent match. Joseph Connors wins in 45 minutes. And Danny Black was the final elimination. The most eliminations in the match was also Joseph Connors. And the longest stint in the match was Danny Black. And yeah, not a bad match. It was a 42 rated segment. We've got the debut of Kenny Williams, who had the fan favourite gimmick of Very Good. Nick Riley, I'm just calling him Dirty Nick Riley, is very good. And Simon Miller's bold a-hole gimmick is adequate. But yeah, the match itself wasn't that bad. I've probably lost a lot of money on this show, but it's also only one show this month, so who cares? Kenny Williams has got an extremely marketable gimmick. Nick Riley is bad. Not bad, but like nothing happened. And Simon Miller gets a boost to psychology and mic skills, which is good because he's going to be one of our talkers, I guess. And we finished the show. Brady Phillips was used too much. I mean, I guess. But we gained one popularity. We're going to address the locker room. I'm going to say Joseph Connors, great performance, and Danny Black, great performance. They were happy. Financial report, we've spent a lot of money on this show. We've done 2 months worth of pay on one show. Oh no. Thank God I cancelled the other one before it became a problem. And yeah, popularity recap. We're still only in 18. For God's sake, what do I have to do? God damn it. That sucks. But yeah, that was the Rumble. We've still got 2 shows to do on this episode. And my God. My voice is gone. That was a long recording session at once. I'm going to need a quick break. But yeah, Joseph Connors wins the Trick or Yeet. We don't know what that gives him. Whether he gets a title shot or anything like that. Who knows? We have won many friends. And we've lost $381 this month. Oh no. But not too bad. We have sold $190 in merchandise, but that won't be a whole lot more because of all this. We're going to make one more show. It's going to be the third Friday of the month. It's going to be a November show, so let's do that real quick. So that'll be 1, 2, 3 on the 20th. It's going to be called MWF. We'll suggest a name, see what comes up. Surrender or Die, no. See if we can get anything nice to like. You know what? On the topic of What Culture Pro Wrestling, we're having our lights out show. Why not? It's gonna be an hour and a half. I'm just stealing indie shows from every company ever, it feels like. Oh well. This is going to be a yearly show, and it's going to be the third Friday of the month. So lights out, and we're also going to make this no longer dormant, modify it to active again. Monthly events sitting idle. What do you mean? Oh yeah. Next scheduled is going to be November the 6th. And everyone should be available for that. Looks good. Yeah, that's going to be our next show. MWF Live number 24. I will see you guys once we are at that show and once my voice has come back, because my god, that was hell. Alright. See you guys there. Hey, we are back. It is the end of October, meaning we've got 2 more shows left this episode that I need to quickly get through. However, before I get to that, we have a few issues. Last month, we only made $300, probably because we paid so much on one show, fair enough. However, we've got a few bigger problems. Let's start with this. For Nightshade, we pay $50 a show. She is, I think, our best women's worker, former women's champion. Her contract is up in about 3-4 months. She now wants $110 a show, so she wants basically double her pay. Which, she deserves it, but cannot afford it. Then, we have an even bigger problem with Joseph Connors. So we pay Joseph Connors $80 a show. He was one of our highest paid workers until we got in the new guys like Kenny Williams, Nick Riley, Simon Miller, and all those lot. However, we look at him, he wants $190 a show now, which I don't think I can afford. It was probably a mistake to bring in someone like Kenny Williams is on $130 a show. Nick Riley is on $120. Simon Miller's our most expensive on $140, I believe, unless where's my contracts? Him and Eddie Dennis are my highest paid workers, and then Kenny Williams and Sophia Reed are second, but they've got another 3 or 4 years on their contract. Joseph Connors, if I was to give him a new contract, he would be $100 extra a month, plus, like, I don't know, he'd be very expensive, and I don't know if I can afford it. Mike Bird is someone I thought would be more of an issue. He's on 70, his contract is up soon. He wants 70, he's on 60, so that's no problem. I can keep Mike Bird around, which is good because he's my number one heel at the moment. But we'll look at who's is expiring. Brady Phillips is fine, we can get him back. Francisco's fine. Jim Hunter I might get rid of. He wants 90, and he is starting to. Actually, no, I'll keep Jim Hunter. Jim Hunter is a good hand to keep around. Danny Black wants a bit of a pay rise, but not much, so he can stay. It's mainly Joseph Connors is the problem. So I need to start making big money in the next 3 months. Otherwise, we might lose Joseph Connors until we can afford to bring him back. And that also ruins one of my other plans because... Oh, this is just commentators I was looking at for when we get a broadcast deal. Let's do that for now. There's a guy I wanted to sign who my friend really speaks highly about. This is Spike Trevay. He's someone that my friend says, yes, definitely sign this guy, he's awesome. But he's $220 a show. And I was going to have him not team with Joseph Connors, but start off with him. The kind of thing, I feel like. But that's $400 a show right there. And I can't afford that. So there goes that plan for now, which is annoying because I really, really want to use Spike Gervais in this save. What can you do? We'll just set this back to what I had it on just for now. Close to South England. There we go. Anyone. But yeah, we've got a few problems. Hopefully that could be resolved soon. We're going to jump forward now to our next show. Oh look, Dave Bautista. No, I'm not going to. Can't sign him. He's way too expensive. But yeah, I will see you guys when the next show is ready. Hey everyone. It is showtime. Oh, hang on a minute. It's almost showtime. It is showtime. Ready to go. I almost put an angle right at the beginning for no reason. So, MWF Live number 24. 88 minutes long. We've got 5 matches as usual. We got a new sign-in versus one of our rookies. Kira Chimera versus Courtney Bruce. Danny Black versus Jim Hunter. Joseph Connors versus Joe Lando, which could be a good match, but there's no storyline involved yet, so I don't know. And Lucian Phillips versus Mike Bird in the main event for the British Championship. So we kick off with a pretty decent angle. We have Olivia Brooks opening the show, and she announces that she has an announcement. And that after his appearance at the Trick or Yeet Rumble, the MWF have officially signed Nick Riley to a long-term deal. He has requested a match today to show everyone what he is capable of. And they don't have chemistry. Great. We have Nick Riley defeats Ryan Carter in just under 10 minutes. They had no chemistry. And that sucks. We're going to give Ryan Carter a new gimmick. And it is very good, thank God. Yeah. Nick Riley gets the win. Not a bad showing. It would have been better if he actually had chemistry. But they really don't. This is the opposite of what we wanted to start the show. But yeah, Ryan Carter loses again. He gets a 15 rating. Nick Riley gets a 33. And we lost heat in the mid-card storyline. He's not going to be a mid-carder. I just didn't have a full story for him today. But yeah. Up next, we have Kira Chimera versus Courtney Bruce. Terrible wrestling, decent reaction from the crowd. Kira Chimera wins by submission. This was our storytelling match. Yeah. Kira Chimera also gets a new gimmick. And it is awful as well. Can you have a good gimmick, please, Kira Chimera? Is that too much to ask? She's gone from having a poor gimmick to having an awful gimmick. Brilliant. Courtney Bruce loses. She gets a 12 rating. Kira Chimera with a 30. We lose heat in the women's division storyline, but still pretty average matches so far. Danny Black then comes to the ring, and he says that he may have lost the championship and he may have come short in the Rumble last month, but he still has it in him to beat the best wrestlers in the MWF. And he challenges former British champion Jim Hunter to a match right now. Hunter then comes out and says that he isn't the same man as when he was the champion, and that Danny Black won't be able to defeat the new Jim Hunter. Danny Black was off his game. God damn. He gets in a 36 rated match. Danny Black gets the win. He still doesn't have a finisher move for some reason. I don't know what it is. Oh no. But yeah, Danny Black, he wins, gets a 33 rating instead of the 40s he has been getting. Jim Hunter still doing pretty well with a 45 in-ring performance. What happened there? I don't know. Up next, we have another promo. Joseph Connors comes to the ring, and he says that after he won the Rumble last month, he is now more determined than ever And since there was no set prize for winning the Rumble, he's going to pick one for himself. He wants a title shot, but not right now. It'd be stupid for him to fight Mike Bird on his own, especially since there's 3 different people and factions fighting over the title right now. Joe Lando's music then interrupts him, and he says that is Connor scared? He could just go for the title now, but he's going to wait until there's no competition. That's what a coward does, and he's going to show him how much of a coward he is now by challenging him to a fight, which Joseph Connors accepts. Oh no! This is bad. This might have also helped my situation I was talking about earlier, but this is bad. Joe Lando wins in 15 minutes with a shooting star elbow, and Joseph Connors got badly injured. He shattered his knee, which means an audible was called, and Joe Lando ended up winning. Oh, that is bad. I've never had that happen before where an audible's been called. That is really bad. I hope that's not Joe Lando's fault. Oh, it's Joe Lando's fault as well. Ah, God damn it. Everything that could have gone wrong there went wrong. No. Well, there goes the storyline I was doing with Joseph Connors. Can't believe that's happened. Oh yeah, also, whoops, didn't mean to do that. These guys have great chemistry, which is good. Mike Bird has defeated Lucian Phillips in 12 minutes 52 by pinfall with a Marvel bomb after a distraction from Shirley Hurst. This is his first defence of the British title, or the Welsh title as he calls it. Oh my god. I've just muted my mic as well. Oh no. I hope I've not been muted this entire time. Decent match. Mike Bird defeated Lucian Phillips in 12 minutes 52 by pinfall with a Marvel bomb after a distraction from Shirley Hurst. Oh no. It's still our best ever match, I think, a 44 rating. Mike Bird is really pulling up the performances now with a 48. Lucian Phillips gets a 36. Yeah. It's a good segment. And then we end the show with Shirley Hurst and Mike Bird beating down Lucian Phillips after his match, wanting to put him down for good so that he doesn't have to deal with him again. They grab 2 chairs and they go to hit him with a concerto, when Danny Black rushes the ring to make the save, chasing Mike Bird off, and Danny Black ends up standing tall. And we finish the show. It's a 41 rated show, once again. Not too bad. I'm gonna... where is he? Joseph Connors. Verbally no. Give him a hug. And... oh, what else am I gonna do? That was bad. I'll give Nick Riley a good performance, why not? Injury review. Oh no. Joseph Connors is out for a year. At least. That's bad. It handles my money situation, I guess. Question mark. Yay. But not yay, because Joseph Connors is my favourite and I was going to push him to be... oh my god. I can't believe that's just happened. Financial report. We lost $100. Damn. And I accidentally had the venue, the scene or whatever it's called. And it was awful. Because I had like 27 people that could have been there and weren't there. Popularity recap. We're still only an 18. What do I have to do to go up in the level? God damn, it's been 4 shows. But yeah. Oh, that's awful. I might actually have to end the episode here because, my god, I've got a lot of planning I need to do to figure out what I'm gonna, just to figure everything out. Joe Lando's probably gonna have a bunch of heat on him. Everyone's gonna be angry at him. Can't believe that happened. Let's see what it says on here because it's bound to be on here. He's gonna be out for over a year. Oh no. Oh, Tyler Bate was hired by someone, by the way. He's gonna be out for a year. There goes Joseph Connors. I'm sure there was a way to look at injuries on here. Oh, great. I'm gonna look at Joe Lando real quick. How did that happen? He's got decent safety. He's angry at being blamed for an injury. Yeah, I get that. Would you like a creative idea to make you feel better? It did not work. Well, I tried. That is going to be it. Joseph Connors is now out for a year. We might not even ever be able to get him back. Because at that point, he'll be 40 or 41. And we might not need him anymore at that point. Oh no. That's a problem. I had a massive storyline in mind for him as well. Well, that sucks. But what can you do? Injuries happen. He's our number one guy as well. Well, whilst I try and figure out what to do with that problem, hope you guys have enjoyed the episode. The Rumble was chaos. Joseph Connors is broken, but not in the fun way. Yeah. I'll see you guys at the next show. I've got a lot of work to do to figure out what I'm going to do now. Oh god, why? Anyway, I'll see you guys there.